The sun was setting over the small town of Willow Creek, casting a warm orange glow over the quiet streets. It was a peaceful evening, the kind that made everything feel safe and familiar. 8-year-old Lily Parker skipped along the sidewalk, clutching a small bag of groceries. Her mother had sent her to the corner store for some essentials, and though she was young, she was both independent and responsible. A gentle hum escaped her lips as she enjoyed the evening breeze, completely unaware of the danger lurking nearby. But Lily wasn't alone. By her side trotted Max, her loyal German shepherd. He wasn't just any dog. Before an injury forced his early retirement, he had been a highly trained K-9 unit. When Lily's father, Officer Parker, brought Max home, the dog had instantly become her best friend and protector. As they made their way home, a distant roar of engines echoed through the town, growing louder by the second. The peaceful evening was about to be shattered. The roar of motorcycles filled the street as a gang of bikers stormed into view. They were known as the Black Reapers, a group notorious for causing trouble, stealing, harassing, and intimidating the townspeople. Tonight, they were in a reckless mood, looking for their next victim. One of them, a scruffy man with a jagged scar across his cheek, spotted Lily walking alone. A cruel grin spread across his face as he nudged his buddy. "Easy target," he sneered. The bikers chuckled in agreement and slowed their bikes, circling Lily like vultures. Her heart pounded as she clutched the grocery bag tighter, suddenly feeling very small. "Hey, kid," the scarred man growled, tilting his head menacingly. "Where you goin'?" Lily took a step back, her voice barely above a whisper. "Home." A towering man with a snake tattoo on his neck smirked. "How about you come with us instead? We'll take you for a ride." Terror gripped Lily, but Max's reaction was instant. He stepped forward, his ears alert, his stance protective. A low, menacing growl rumbled from his chest, warning the bikers to stay back. The bikers laughed. "Oh no," Scarface mocked. "The little girl's got a dog." They had no idea what they were up against. Lily whispered, gripping Max's fur, "You don't know what you're messing with." Snake Tattoo chuckled. "Yeah. What's he gonna do? Bark us to death." One of the bikers reached out toward Lily, but before he could lay a finger on her, Max exploded into action. In a blur of motion, the German shepherd lunged at the man's arm, his powerful jaws clamping down with precision. The biker howled in pain, stumbling backward. "What the?" he screamed. Before the others could react, Max released his grip and turned his attention to the next threat. Another man lunged at him, but Max was faster. He dodged and leaped, slamming into the biker's chest, sending him sprawling onto the pavement. Panic spread through the gang. "This ain't no regular dog," one of them shouted. "That's a police dog," another yelled in alarm. Max stood his ground, teeth bared, his growl deep and ferocious. He wasn't backing down. Lily, though terrified, felt a surge of hope. Scarface, now shaking with rage, pulled out a knife. "I'm not scared of no dog," he snarled. Lily gasped, but Max was ready. A trained K-9, he recognized the weapon as a threat. With a flash of movement, he lunged, clamping down on the biker's wrist. The knife clattered to the ground as Scarface screamed in pain. In one swift maneuver, Max knocked him down, pinning him to the pavement. Just then, sirens wailed in the distance. Someone had called the cops. The remaining bikers scrambled to their bikes, revving their engines in a panic. "We gotta go," one of them shouted. Max released Scarface, who bolted, clutching his bleeding wrist. Within moments, police cars screeched onto the scene, officers leaping out, guns drawn. "Freeze!" an officer commanded. The gang was caught. The officers quickly apprehended the injured bikers, slapping cuffs on them. Lily turned to Max, wrapping her arms around his neck. "You saved me," she whispered, her voice shaking. Max licked her face, his tail wagging, as if to say, "Always." Her father, Officer Parker, ran to her and scooped her into his arms. "Lily, are you okay?" Tears spilled down her cheeks as she nodded. "Max protected me, Dad. He stopped them all." One of the officers whistled in amazement. "That's one heck of a dog you've got there, Parker. He just took down 3 gang members like it was nothing." Officer Parker smiled proudly, ruffling Max's fur. "He's not just a dog. He's family." The bikers were arrested that night, and their reign of terror in Willow Creek ended. The town hailed Max as a hero, and news of his bravery spread far and wide. But for Max, none of that mattered. His only mission had always been clear: protect Lily, no matter what. And that's exactly what he did. True courage isn't about size or strength. It's about heart, loyalty, and the will to protect those we love. Even in the face of danger, a faithful friend can be the greatest hero of all.